collective, welcome to the energy reading. Let's get into it. This feels like it's from a masculine energy, but you know, I never discriminate. So let's get into it. Let's dive into this message from the person on your mind. Alright? So, long story short, this person here, they are really upset, okay? I'm actually really emotional. First of all, you guys got this song Forevermore by Sean Stockman, okay? And it's from this 17 again soundtrack. And basically it's played during the time where two lovers, they reincarnated to their old self, and then they had to go through lessons of like rekindling their love again, like when they were young, right? And they're in their old age now. So I feel like you and your person could have had a lot of reincarnation, okay? If you know, you know. And you could have been together for a long time, and somewhere along the line, you guys, the fire died, okay? Or yeah, the fire died, and one person didn't notice that the fire was going down, and then you had to take another lesson to kind of rekindle that. And I feel like that actually made the fire stronger, okay? It was very close that they could have always, the thing is, the fire was always there, but somebody was like blinded to see it, okay? But even though through the separation and whatnot, that trial, that test actually made him stronger, okay? So I feel like this is symbolic here. What I wrote down on my notes, I really love this movie as well. It's with the twins, Tia and Tamara. But basically, your person here, in terms of the notes that I have, they want to go back to the basics. They want to fall in love again, okay? How we used to be. And your person is really sad, as in depressed. Okay, so I feel like for some of you guys, you need to pray for a person, because it's given like my other half has been torn apart for me. I cannot live without my other half. Like, the separation, the whatever is going on where you guys are not aligned is really putting your person, I mean, you can feel it too, but if you're not spiritually inclined, I'm about to cry. Like, it's really hard on them, okay? When you guys are not together, it's like, I know it's gonna sound dramatic, but it almost feels like they cannot live without you. Like, this is how you know this is your person. Like, I am talking spiritually connected, past life lovers. When you're reincarnated with somebody, like, you know, people always be like, flame this and that, but when you have a reincarnation with a person and this love is eternal, like, you know what it is. So when you're not together, you just like, damn, what is life, right? This is how your person is feeling. This is not on my notes, I'm just channeling as we go. But yeah, to simply put it, they want you guys to fall in love again, okay? They're really sad. And also pray. Like, I don't care if you're not, you know, with my belief system here, but pray right now, because they're really going through it, okay? Like, also, it's deep, okay? So, that is the intuitive message, alright? And I got this message here on the 6th of September. Now, I also want to add, there's somebody really upset as well. It's a third party as a person, okay, that really is not too happy about you and them. Is that the case? Collective, yeah, there is a third party that's not really happy about you and your person, okay? They are not with it when it comes to your love, okay? or they're upset with you because it's kind of like you put them in this despair for whatever case, and now they feel like you're number one enemy here because of your person is depressed. And that's also what I feel for some of you guys. And for others, they feel like, you know, you guys were never a good fit. Then it's just a party. So now we're gonna, because I don't feel like your person is upset with you. They're actually sad. I mean, they could have been frustrated, but they're masking it as, you know, being depressed and sad. But there's also third party that's like, you know, fuck them, fuck collective, you don't need them, you know, look at what they're doing to you. So there's that. But we're gonna see what they want to tell you based on the cards. I know some of you guys are not with it, and I know it's such, you know, oxymoron to talk about religion and spirituality, you know, especially in this section of spirituality. But for some of you guys, you would get it, okay? So this is what your person want to tell you based on the cards, is that they are not awakened, okay? They're not aware of what's happening, what's going on when it comes to all things spiritual, whether it's prayer, religion, reincarnation, all the woo-woo things I talked about in the beginning. They're oblivious to it. However, they know that you're a blessing to them, and they want to give a blessing to their blessing. And they also, aside from that, want to take you out. They could be watching things that could remind them of your guys' connection, like movies and whatnot. But they definitely want to, like, you know, they're not too keen about the spiritual stuff because this person is still unawakened, and it's nothing you can do about it until they awaken, collective. And that's, you cannot force an awakening, okay? You cannot spring on somebody like you have to believe this unless they're coming to the eye-opening factor that, oh, okay, this is what it is, okay? You cannot make fetch happen. A little pre-warning here. But what they want to tell you is, you know, they're not hip to what things are when it comes to spirituality. But you are a blessing to them. You are their honey. They want to give you a blessing here. They want you guys to go out for a movie. I feel like for some of you guys are seeing movies. For instance, like I mentioned with the 17 Again song from the Tia and Tamara movie here, they could see something of this nature and it reminds them of you. That's for some of you guys, like the connection, the love that you guys used to be. So they could be watching a lot of movies and they'd be like, that's collective, that's my person, that's how we used to be, you know. Which in turn, I feel like that's also a sign from spirit. You know how some of you guys get intuitive messages in terms of numbers, like 1111, or seeing their names and whatnot. Some of you guys, as their, you know, your significant others is getting messages through movies, okay? For some of you guys, you get it again, 1111, names, music, you know? So, you know, it's from person to person here. So, rest assured, spirit is on track when making things aware. Even though they're not aware about spirituality, they're not clueless to love. You get me? Okay? So with that being said, they also wanna just show you the love and reconnect. You know, it has to be, it could be as simple as watching a movie again, right? But yeah, that's the message here. So we got blessings twice, if you guys can see it. Okay, we got Dharma, blessing. All of it. Some of them realized that they could have had some sort of narcissistic traits in the past, okay? They're over and done. They could have, again, going back to the movie part, seen something and they'd be like, oh my god, that was such a narcissistic move. Your person realized that, okay? I feel like they're more of a, like, matrix, keep your feet on the ground, the type of individual. Alright? So yeah, a lot of movies to cope with what's happening right now. And then we got this one here in reverse. They also want to tell you that, you know, they're coming back, them wanting to be with you. It's not based on sex, physical. It's the love, okay? It's the heartstrings that are pulling them back into you. So yeah. So in terms of 6-9, there's 2 changes here. But do we need to? If not, we're just gonna move past it. So like I said, I got this message on the 6th of September, and basically what happened is that they have changed, or there are changes now. Okay, their heart is opening. In terms of the 3rd party, I don't feel like it's gonna be like your person is sad. So it's like whatever is happening right now with people around them, they're still sad. So whether people are hating or loving this, against this, it doesn't change their sadness collective. Okay. But in terms of the 3rd party, should they worry? For some of you guys, there still is manipulation from a 3rd party, despite a person being sad here. They are quite manipulative. I'm not gonna lie. They're very determined to cause conflict and blockage here. So if you know who this 3rd party is, make sure there's boundaries and distance. And your person here is kind of sad because they are in a vulnerable state right now, so they could be taking advantage, but it's kind of like nothing will affect them more than them being sad. You get me? So like, let's say the 3rd party is hating on this connection, and hating on the fact that they're with you, hating on the fact that you may or may not cause them pain and sorrow. It doesn't change the fact that they're sad. You get me? Okay. Now, yeah, there is a 3rd party that's very amicable of, like, you know, still blocking here. Your person, well, because you know what I'm also tuning into, like, if you say things are based on spiritual things, religious or spiritual, right, that is something where it's like your person, it's not really, that's not their belief system. You get me? Okay. But in terms of the blockage here, I feel like I don't know. How will your person do something about it? So I feel like they will talk to this person, or, you know, give them some sort of information. I feel like for some of you guys, it's the issue of your belief system that they're hating, and that's the core belief, which is weird. Yeah, so the reason why they're hating is because of the belief. Oh my god, this is silly. So it could be something silly as like, you remember I said pray for a person because they're sad, and you are somebody that's religious and spiritual. The 3rd party is hating on the fact that you have that belief system. Like, it's one thing about your person not really being into it or believing it, but the 3rd party is hating that you are that type of person. Okay, that's quite silly, but yeah, they're hating on the fact that you are either spiritual or religious. So if you shared something, prayed for a person, and even if the person is not with it, and let's say a person shared it with this 3rd party, which I feel like they have, they're in their feelings, they're furious. This is crazy, but okay. That's for some of you guys. But yeah, that is the message here. The only blockage is this, you know, 3rd party. Other than that, your person wants you back. Your person wants, you know, guys to reconnect, fall in love again. It's that simple, okay? So now I'm gonna add the initials. For some of you guys, you might feel like you need to pull back or get pulled back, but that is giving like spiritual pullback, okay? And that's between you and your spirit team, your ancestors, and your angels, all right? So, first, middle, last initials. We're gonna do collective deeds that are important to you guys. So number 7. Let's do this again. The 7 could be symbolic here, but something might take place that won't look good. So forget about the 7th, I guess. There is some sort of manipulation going on the 7th. So forget about that. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 hours, 7 months. Yeah, just forget about the 7th because there's some sort of manipulation going on. But yeah, other numbers for the collective. So we got number 6 and we got number 3. Okay? So 6 days, weeks, hours, months, 6 of a month, within 6 weeks, within 6 months. Yeah, or within 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 hours, after 3 months, before 3 months, the 3rd of a month. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, good luck in your journey in life. For some of you guys might also go out and eat McDonald's. Or doing so, I like to, but yeah, enjoy nonetheless, okay?